let me, oh, I don't have access to it. Oh, here we go. I found it here. Start my recorder button. Recording in progress. So,
okay,
guess we're ready. So, Carol, when you go ahead and give it to you.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen so that hopefully you can see this. Hopefully that's working.
Beautiful. Very well.
All right. I'm hoping I can put this in presentation mode and not shut off my recording. So here we go. All right. So welcome everybody. This is our Foundations of Instructional Design for Educators, our week 1 seminar. I just wanted to start out with this quote. If you're just starting out in your educational technology endorsement program, or you're just finishing up, or maybe you're somewhere in the middle, I know for me, each class as we start, it's a challenge because I'm not sure what's coming, and I know I've got 12 weeks and there's a project and all of those things. So, but I like that challenge because I know that I'm going to grow. So I wanted to put this quote in there just to share with everybody. Before I get going too far, can everybody see? Brandon, does it look good on your end?
Yeah. Yeah, looks great, Carol. We got it.
Okay, awesome. Okay, so just a couple of things as we get into Brandon's WebEx room as we join these meetings every week. Just some online etiquette. It's really nice when you join into the WebEx room that one of the first things you do is mute your mic. That kind of helps with any background noise that might be happening, and it just kind of helps it overall. Unless you're talking, if you can keep your mic muted, that will help a lot. Otherwise, if you have questions as we get to the end of this and it's question time, then it's nice to communicate with us either by unmuting the mic or by typing questions. We try to watch that and pay attention to that. So if you are not talking, if you will please mute your mic, that would really help. Okay, just as an overview of the class, every week you will find these 4 things. We will have a seminar every week on Thursdays at 4 p.m. There is a schedule posted in Canvas that you can see, and I also have it linked right here in the PowerPoint. But the reason we want to have these weekly seminars is we want to be able to connect with you as instructors. We want to let you know what's coming up and allow you to have a chance to ask us questions. You are not required to attend these seminars, as we know life happens, and on a Thursday is not always the best time to jump in. But if you can join us, we highly encourage you to join us. You will be responsible for the seminar. That's why we record them. And we record them and post them. Please note, though, that if you have questions, you can contact us anytime by email or by calling us. And we have our contact information coming up in just a minute. So don't struggle or whatever. Please ask immediately if you need help.
Carol.
Yes.
People are saying they can't hear. If people can hear, can you give a thumbs up or say you can hear? Because some people say they don't have volume.
I can sure hear.
You can hear?
Yeah, the volume's great.
Okay. Can others hear? I have a couple in the chat saying they don't have volume. Okay. So, if you can't hear, I'll type in the chat because you won't hear what I'm saying anyway. So, alrighty. Sorry, Carol. Go ahead.
Nope, no problem. Okay, so number 2 on our list is the reading. There's a main reading and then some supplemental reading that you'll see each week. And those are posted actually in Canvas. You can read them directly in Canvas. You do not have to purchase books. We were able to get PDF documents for all of those. And those are embedded in Canvas, which is really nice. And the readings and the supplemental readings will help you with both the assignment and the discussions that you have each week. For the discussions, that's number 3. you have some different options. We would really like you to have your original post be video, and we'd like you to post that at least by Sunday so that people have a chance to see what you've posted and then be able to reply. Your replies are due by Wednesday. And you need to do at least 2 replies to other people in the class. Assignments or activities are due by Wednesday of each week, and then everything is due by the end of week 12, November 29th. That is the date. So make sure that you're ready to go with that. Okay, before we get too far into it, that was just a quick overview of everything, but we'd like to introduce to you our instructors. So let's start with you, Tony, if you want to go ahead and chime in and tell us a bit about
Give me
you.
just a second. You bet. Let me see if I can get this working. Can you guys hear me now? Now I'm all paranoid.
Yeah, I got you, Tony.
Wonderful, wonderful. Hey, good afternoon. Tony Pellegrini down here at SUU. We are just tickled to be able to have you in class. I teach primarily, I'm the director of the graduate studies down here at SUU. Teach primarily the educational leadership classes, but love technology. So grateful to be able to participate in this and to engage with you in this. And Carol, do you want to maybe take a moment and talk about how the classes are kind of differentiated? I don't want to step on too many toes here because I won't be the teacher for everyone.
Right. So Tony will be the teacher for anyone who signed up through UEN that is not affiliated with Hughes, where Brandon is, or Davis, where I am. So everybody else will be in Tony's section, and all the Hughes people will be with Brandon, and all the Davis will be. Okay, Brandon, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself?
Yeah, I can do that. Hey, Carol, for some reason your sound's coming in and out. Your microphone or something.
Oh,
So kind of,
okay.
we heard you well at the beginning, but just barely when you were speaking. It was kind of iffy, a little bit. So,
Okay.
but yeah, I'm Brandon Harrison. I'm with Central Utah Educational Services, or CUES for short, and I'm happy to be here. I think we have about 30 educators from our region in the course right now. So we got a good group of us from the CUES region. So yeah, happy to be here.
Awesome. Thanks, Brandon. I'm Carol Neff, and hopefully my sound will stay at a normal volume. I don't know why it's going in and out, but let me know if it keeps doing it. I'm with Davis School District. I'm over our standards and gradebook and personalized learning in Davis School District, and do a lot of training with teachers. And I'm excited to be the instructor for this course. Okay, so if you have any questions for us, you can see there's our phone numbers, there's our Twitter handles if you want to connect with us there. Google Plus is also another place that you can connect with us. Okay, anything else to say on that?
I think it's good.
Okay. Hopefully my sound will keep staying good. I apologize for that technical difficulty if it's still causing problems. Okay, so for week 1 in the class this week, our topic is introductions. We want to know all about you. And so you'll be doing an introduction, but we're also talking about establishing your personal learning network. And Tony has created a Google Plus community just for our class that you can join in. And there's a link there in the PowerPoint. It's also in Canvas within the course so that you can see how to join in the Google Plus community if you are interested in doing that. The reading this week I found excellent, and it's Chapter 1, Understanding the Power of PLNs. And probably about 10 years ago was the first time I kind of joined in myself into a community online, and I could not believe what a difference it made in what I was doing at the time. And so I'm really excited for everybody to read that and to establish your personal learning networks this week. And that's part of what your discussion and your assignment are very similar, in that in the assignment you're going to create or at least share how we can connect with you on a personal learning network of some sort, a platform. So that might be Twitter, that might be Google Plus, that might be Instagram or Facebook or somewhere like that. But anyway, we just want you, if you haven't already created an account that is specific to that, then we would like you to create that account, or if you already have one, then you're just going to share it in the discussion, and then you will connect with other people within our class. We would love it if you could connect to at least 5 or more people, and 3 of those people can be us as your instructors. So, but anyway, we would love it if you would connect to at least 5 or more people as part of your assignment and your discussion. So in the discussion is where you'll share it so that other people can see and connect to you and follow you, like follow you on Twitter or those different platforms. And then make sure again that you at least by Sunday have posted that initial post, and then there'll also be the introduction discussion. So both of those are a part of what you will do this week. And then the seminar today, we are recording this today, and hopefully we get a good recording. I apologize again for the sound, but this will be posted in Canvas, and then also Brandon will post it on his YouTube channel, and Tony will post it in the Google Plus community. So you will have 3 different places where you can see the recording of the seminar and kind of follow along. We usually will post the recording by at least Monday at the latest, but we usually try to get it done either Thursday night or Friday morning to get those recordings posted, so that those of you that aren't able to join in still have a chance to be able to watch that before the week is done. Okay, so on this slide, we do know that life happens. And sometimes we get behind or we can't get an assignment done on time. So just if you would please let us know if you're going to be late on an assignment. Either send us an email or a text or something just to let us know, so that we're not worried about it. But do try to keep up with the discussions. It's kind of hard if you either work ahead on the discussions or don't join in when it's discussion time. It's really nice to be able to have that up to date and at the right time. So do your very, very best to just keep up with the discussions, post by Sunday, and then come back to do your 2 replies before Wednesday. And try not to get too far behind and catch up with us. This is a pass-fail course. However, each of the assignments have a point value to them as well as the discussions. And we don't want you to get too far behind. A couple of weeks is probably okay, and we understand if vacations or other life things happen, but just make sure you try to get caught up as soon as possible and that you've let us know. Okay, just from the 30,000 foot view, at the end of this course there is a course project. It's a unit plan. And I've linked here the templates, but it's also linked within Canvas, and you'll see that. I think it starts on about week 4, where you will start this template. But just so you know that it's coming up, and so that you know what it looks like, I've linked it here in the PowerPoint. But each week, starting on week 4, you're going to do some activities that you will then contribute to your unit plan. And so each week you will complete another section of that template. And then the whole project together then is due at the end of week 12, which is November 29th. I hope that I have that date correct. Now that I saw that, I was like, oh, I'm not sure. So we're now to the point in the seminar. If anybody has questions, go ahead and unmute your mic, or you can type into the chat window if you have any questions for any of us instructors. Okay, I'm not.
You must have covered everything perfectly, Carol.
I hope so. Please reach out to us. Like I said, our information is here. It's also in each of our sections. You should be able to see your instructor for your section. But it's also here in the PowerPoint for everybody. So if anybody does have questions, please contact us and let us know.
Carol, the question was, if they're not part of Davis or Q's, are they in Tony's class?
And they're in Tony's
Yes,
class.
they're being.
I believe they are, and as you get into Canvas and you look on the left-hand side under People, you should see Tony there, hopefully, and that will tell you that you're with Tony. Does that kind of make sense?
Yes,
Yeah.
with the replies, so that's good.
All right. Well, I guess if there's no other questions or anything for any of us, then I think we can wrap up the seminar for this week. So watch for this to be posted in Canvas and then also on Brandon's YouTube and in the Google community.
The reading materials are found right in the Canvas course. That's another question that came up. Everything's linked there. There's no text. You have to go out and buy a text. If you want to buy a text, there's there's one called Enhancing the Art and Science of Teaching with Technology. This one right here, it is referenced. Where's my camera? It is referenced within the course, but everything should be linked with PDF files, and that whole text is actually on the course also. So everything should be there.
Yep. All right. Anything else, Brandon, that you can see in the chat?
No, Tony, you see anything?
I can't see anything else either. So guys,
right.
Please get started, get to work, and like Carol said, catch up and keep up. Don't get too far behind, and reach out, let us know how we can help.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, everybody. Have a great
All right,
week.
guys, look forward to learning alongside you.